Here on campus, there are many opportunities to explore your creative side and contribute to something bigger than yourself. Love in Bloom is a student-produced movie series that I was lucky to be a part of. Students of various majors volunteered their time and skills to work together on the film, with the goal of having it premiere at a local movie theater. Let's hear from some students who were involved.
One of the things that I wanted to do was take a project and start from the ground up. And Mike DeGiorgio, who started the whole Love and Bloom project with part 1, gave me the chance to write for part 2, and now for this third one I wrote it in its entirety. Coming up with ideas wasn't as hard as I guess it seems. A lot of it is drawn from personal experience. While not every single short is exactly how it happened in real life, but a lot of them are based on true events. And so being a college student, it's easier for me to kind of draw from stories that friends have told me or that I've experienced to make these stories come to life.
Acting when I never experienced wasn't that hard. I mean, I never actually gone or tried to be an actor, but I always thought of myself as someone who could possibly do something like that. And then when my friend asked me to do it, I just accepted and gave it a shot. It was kind of like Justin, or played by EJ, was the hopeless romantic, and I was his best friend who kind of just dissed him as much as I could. And I mean, we're kind of fit opposite roles because he's like a big dude and I'm like a short guy. So it was more kind of like role reversal. Like if you just looked at us, you'd think he was the guy who was supposed to be picking on me, and instead it was me picking on him.
Being a writer and a director kind of gives me the best of both worlds. I directed a short, and so as the writer, when I wrote the short, I knew exactly how I wanted it to be, and that helped me a lot when directing. But at the same time, there are other directors that are involved with the film that might have their own idea of how the short should be. And so while they did a couple times come to me with ideas or ask me for advice when it came to their short, each short is individualized to the director, and so that's what makes this project unique.
Well, when we initially read the script and I talked to our writer Matt Carrasquilla about it, he asked me to put my own spin on it. So it was nice that I didn't have to read line for line verbatim, and I was actually able to add a little EJ to the script. And Austin and I talked about it before we would shoot scenes. We would come up with corny handshakes. We talked about different things we would say, facial expressions. I mean, things that you'll all see in the finished product.
I'd say the hardest experience was filming in my dorm room, and we had to do it 15 times from a bunch of different angles. I guess our director just wanted to be thorough about it, but that was a challenge, trying to make sure that every time we ran through the lines we did it the exact same way we did before, so it would make it tough to edit.
Love in Bloom was a great experience for me, especially when I was directing my part. The student actors involved were all very enthusiastic and willing to help out. There were several times when my ideas came together with theirs to create a unique scene. This has been the most memorable part of my college career at Bloomsburg. During your time at BU, you'll be presented with amazing opportunities. Don't hesitate to make them happen. Thanks for watching, Huskies.